morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. My name is Ray Purser. I'm Vice President of Government and Public Relations for Comcast here in Houston, and it's really a pleasure to see all of you here today for the announcement of a new partnership between the City of Houston, PEG, and independent programmers and Comcast. 6 communities have been selected by Comcast to participate in a program called Project Open Voice to improve the reach, quality, and diversity of local access television programming, including public, educational, and governmental media. The 6 communities chosen based on a combination of size, location, diversity, and PEG environment are Fresno, California, Hialeah, Florida, Medford, Massachusetts, Peterborough, New Hampshire, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Houston, Texas. Today, we are proud to announce that Houston, Texas is the first project to be announced today. Project Open Voice, which began with the closing of the Comcast NBC Universal transaction in January 2011, is a commitment by Comcast to foster the development of local independent programming and work with our public, government, and education channels to bring more visibility to their work. Comcast worked closely with Mayor Parker, community and PEG leaders in each community. Based on that input and feedback, Comcast established local marketing and content management operations here in Houston to support the project. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mayor Parker for her vision and support which made this project possible. We have also received tremendous support from the PEG community as well as local programmers who have embraced the new innovative distribution vehicle for local video content. Now please welcome the Honorable Annise Parker, who will discuss more of the Houston project. Mayor?
I'm happy to be here today with Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalez to talk about this initiative. You're going to see the City of Houston increasingly engaged in these kinds of pilot projects for innovative technology, innovative access to media, organizations that are interested in the City of Houston for a range of things where we are reaching out to the world saying we want to be on the cutting edge. We're interested in making change and making things happen in Houston, and we want partners to do it. Comcast has been a longtime partner of the City of Houston as our major cable franchise operation here, but this is something new for them and something new for us. Increasingly, people have access to media in ways they didn't have before, but they want opportunities to get that media out with the world. This is a chance to do that. In a city with more than 2 million residents in the city proper and 5 million residents in the surrounding area, and dozens of diverse communities, 90 different languages spoken in this area, a multitude of voices want to be heard. We're going to give some of those voices a greater opportunity to do just that. Due to Comcast's vision and support, Houstonians can now unite online, share resources, and discover more about a Houston that they never really knew through Houston's Voice. Houston's Voice will ultimately facilitate delivery of content to our desktops and to our mobile phones that showcase the talent and vibrancy of this community and the really innovative ideas that Houstonians have for delivering media. I'm very proud that we are helping pioneer this effort, and I really want to thank our public, educational, and governmental partners, including the city's own HTV, for embracing Houston's Voice. This will allow both educational programming, enlightening programming, but just Houstonians communicating with each other. There are a lot of independent producers and youth who are involved in this effort, and I want to thank so many folks for being here, for kicking off Houston's Voice. When I came into office a little over 2 years ago, Comcast was one of the first entities that sat with me and talked about what we could do to better link all of Houston together. And they have consistently stepped up in terms of providing information that the city needs to get out, but now helping us link Houstonians to each other, not just to the city of Houston. This is an exciting day, and you're going to hear a little bit more about how it's going to work, but it's all about making sure there are more opportunities for us to talk to each other and to speak in one voice and many voices, but hearing each other better. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Mayor. Houston's Voice is a highly interactive site that incorporates social media applications. The programming can also be viewed at home, in our office, or on your mobile device, as the Mayor indicated earlier. Every content partner will have access to a rich data dashboard that provides insight as to the web, social media, and video activity associated with their media on Houston's Voice. Now please welcome one of Houston Voice's content partners, W. Ross Wells, founder and creative director for Zen Film. Ross?
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Parker. It's an honor to be here. Thank you so much. Zen Film is a Houston film and video production company. We thrive on innovation, collaboration, and building an audience for our city's businesses, thriving music and arts, and our diverse international community. Houston's Voice is exciting. It's an online tool that aligns with our passions and our business model. Houston's Voice harnesses the power of video on demand and social media with content that is most important to people who live, work, and play in Houston. Never before has there been a resource like this. Houston's Voice provides content contributed by Houstonians for Houstonians. In addition to being a Houston's Voice partner, Zen Film has had the pleasure of being one of 7 Community Voices contest winners. Comcast launched the Community Voices contest last fall to highlight intriguing people of Houston. Narrowing the field of wonderful citizens who fit that description was very difficult. But my partner Meredith Melville and producer Kim Hogstrom did a great job of developing programming around a fantastic selection of Houstonians. We were truly inspired by many of the great individuals we interviewed: Chloe and Sidney Dow, William J. Morgan, the Art Guys, Yvonne Washington, Dan Workman, Lauren Anderson, and many more. This city has many stories to tell, and we hope you enjoy them. Ongoing, we plan to use Houston's Voice to highlight and bring greater exposure to our clients' projects, which adds value to our services and helps add new ideas, inspirations, and cultural insights to the chorus of Houston's Voice. Houston's Voice is a great step towards the future, and all of us at Zen Film and our family of clients want to thank Mayor Parker and Comcast for making this project a reality. Thank you very much.
Houston always wants to be in the forefront of new technology, in the forefront of new ideas, but it's not just about the ideas, it's about making ideas reality. To have 5 cities nationwide that were selected to roll out this new initiative, which is now for us Houston Voice, is just symbolic of the way we approach things. We're always eager to try new things, and Houstonians are very engaged. This initiative will allow us to link the very deep, rich programming community out there with great video content to a larger audience. But it'll also give Houstonians the chance to see the video content, the programming that they would have no other way of reaching otherwise.
We really had no idea that Houston's Voice would be what it is today. It's the culmination of a number of meetings, a lot of input from independent programmers, from community leaders on what this should look like. And I think because it's had such a collaboration, and because we are such a collaborative city, we can get just about anything done here.
Where else would this happen in a more productive way than the United States, and first in Houston? To have the content of the community being brought to a major communications mogul like Comcast and offer the opportunity for people to broadcast their content.
I'm excited to be a part of Houston's Voice because it gives me a chance to do what I've always done my entire career, and that's tell stories. And there are great, great stories in Houston. They're great people, they're great issues, and so this is really a good opportunity to tell stories and put them in a place where anybody can see them.
We get to share it not just with Houston, but with the whole world because of Comcast.
I've taken a look at much of the content on the site, and it's all very impressive, and I really like the fact that it celebrates the diversity of Houston. Diversity is a word that just about everyone has used, but I think it's accurate because Houston's a very international city. We have an incredible arts community, an incredible business community, sports, anything you want is here in Houston, and I think Houston's Voice does a great job of chronicling that, as does Houston Media Source, so we're looking forward to working with them in the future.
The program that I have on Houston's Voice is called Celebrate Houston. The project itself actually focuses on the highlights, the ethnic diversity that's here in the city of Houston. We have a very eclectic community that make up the entire city.
Houston es el laboratorio de comunidades de Norteamérica. En un tiempo era Los Ángeles, pero todo eso ha cambiado. En Houston, como dijo alguien, hablamos como 80 idiomas. Tenemos, la mitad de la comunidad es latina.
Hay muchas historias en Houston. Houston es una de las ciudades más diversas de los Estados Unidos. La diversidad que existe aquí en Houston es representativa de la diversidad que va a haber en los Estados Unidos en los próximos años.
Houston's Voice gives everybody a chance to see what the community at large is doing. So no longer are we the us and them, it's the we of a community that's being supported with Houston's Voice.
Being asked to be a part of it, to represent the city, meant a lot to us because, you know, we've done a lot to kind of put fashion on this map, you know, Houston on the map in the fashion industry, and, you know, Chloe's done quite a bit of that.
I'm going to try to, you know, do my own channel here too. Definitely my own channel. I think it's great that with fashion that anyone can go in and just see, especially here that, you know, you can start a fashion company here and be successful.
But I saw some people that were taking some really interesting choices and chances and subject matters that was, I know we say the word diverse, you know, Houston's diverse or whatever, but I thought that that was not just spotlighting the people in our city, but spotlighting our producers and the talent that we have behind the camera, which is something I'm really proud of, to be a part of the film community here in Houston.